My sister told the whole table not to fill my plate because I had not paid a single penny for that dinner. I did not argue. I set the spoon down, folded my napkin, put on my red coat, and walked out to cancel the payment on a bill that had my name on every line of the contract. 3 weeks earlier, my mother Diane asked for one simple 60th birthday dinner. I'd just gotten a promotion, and I quietly paid for everything myself. $2,000 deposit, full menu, transportation for my grandparents. I only told my sister Vanessa the reservation was locked in. Within an hour, she posted that she was handling everything for Mom, and the whole family showered her with praise. This was not new. She had stolen credit from me my whole life. Vanessa then started adding charges, wine pairings, a seafood tower, guests I had never met, approving them in my name before I even saw the emails. I called the coordinator, Marcus, and locked the account so nothing could be approved without me. Vanessa called me furious, and one sentence told me everything. You always make money so awkward. She wanted the authority of a host without paying a cent. The night of the party, I arrived early in a red dress, signed the final bill of $9,400, and asked Marcus never to announce who paid. Vanessa arrived in white, moved my place card to the end of the table, and spent dinner accepting compliments about a night she never built. Then, in front of everyone, she tapped the serving spoon and said I had not contributed a penny and should not eat. My mother smiled into her wine and said, "Real family comes first." I did not fight. I said she was right, stood up, and walked to the lobby. I told Marcus to pull my card from the folio, keep the non-refundable deposit, and tell the table exactly the truth. Through the glass doors, I watched Vanessa open the folio and her face drain of color. My father followed me out asking what I did. I told him I stopped paying for a dinner I was told I never contributed to. Back at the table, Marcus read out loud that every contract, deposit, and approval belonged to me. Then my grandfather Walter placed his phone on the table. A message from Vanessa reading, "Send me your share," followed by transfer receipts. 4 relatives checked their phones. Over $2,000 in secret contributions surfaced. Vanessa's excuses collapsed one after another. Then came the final blow. An email where Vanessa asked the venue to rename the cake plaque after herself and told staff not to mention my name at the toast, writing Madison prefers to stay out of the spotlight. She had not just stolen credit. She had planned my erasure. Her cards were declined twice at the table. My father, mother, and relatives split the remaining bill while Vanessa repaid contributions in humiliated silence and borrowed the rest from our father as a documented debt. I left again. My mother followed, begging me not to destroy the family. I asked her why the family was only destroyed the moment I stopped absorbing the damage. She had no answer. Days later, a family meeting exposed years of pattern. My graduation, old trips, lie after lie, 23 pages of proof my grandfather had quietly gathered. Vanessa was stripped of managing family money or events until trust was rebuilt. She posted a real public correction, repaid everyone, and lost the throne she had built on my silence. My mother came to my apartment alone, apologized without asking for comfort, and admitted she gave me less because I made surviving look easy. We agreed to real repair, not performance. My father finally admitted his silence had always chosen a side. Vanessa and I met once, honestly, in public. She admitted fear had made her try to shrink me. I told her understanding the reason did not erase the damage, and that trust would have to be earned slowly. Through change nobody was watching. 6 months later, my mother hosted a small, fully paid, ordinary dinner. No photographer, no performance. Vanessa slid the serving dish toward me first. I filled my plate without apology. My mother toasted me for the first time as someone whose boundaries were never a punishment. I never set out to ruin my sister. I only refused to keep building her life out of my silence. That was the real bill she could never pay back.